gentlemen, families, friends, teammates, competitors, and any other assorted hangers-on I might have forgotten about. My name is Kevin McGahey, and it is once again, as it is just about every year right about this time, it's my complete pleasure to welcome all of you in this gym to Upper St. Clair Boys Volleyball Senior Recognition Night, 2014 edition. Well, we reached the point where it's almost time to say farewell to three of our own seniors who have lived out every high school sports cliche in the books and will lead this team into the WPIAL playoffs starting next week. For some reason, this season seemed terribly short to me. It went by in a real hurry. We watched them progress. We celebrated the good times and fantastic finishes, including a lot of 3-0 matches, as well as that thrilling 3-1 home victory here last week over Peters Township, fighting back, of course, from an earlier loss at their place, and not to mention the sensational comeback against Central Catholic a couple of weeks ago, going down 2-0 before roaring back for a 3-2 victory right here in this gym. And I suppose it's safe to say that all of us, as fans and supporters, are grateful for the time, the energy, the pain, the sweat these three seniors have brought to Upper St. Clair Volleyball. And of course, the best may be yet to come as we see what happens in the playoffs next week, to see how this strong team, Coach Josh Ficcarilli's first, stacks up against the best the rest of the state of Pennsylvania has to offer. But before we get to our 2014 Panthers, I want to take just a few minutes to recognize the senior from tonight's opponent, the Lancers from way out at Deer Lakes High School. I hope that commute was okay getting here, everybody. And as I announce you, well, will you just please step forward and be recognized? Ladies and gentlemen, they only have one senior on the squad this year, and that would be setter Nick Noble. Nick, if you would kindly take a bow. Congratulations, Nick, on a fine career, and thanks for coming here tonight. Nick has been injured much of the season, but a participant on the Deer Lakes team just the same. Also, before we get to our Panthers, let's make sure a bunch of other important people get recognized without whom none of this is possible. First and foremost, none of these matches would be official without the tireless dedication of our longtime and super reliable scorekeeper. The guy to my left, Mr. Ron Greenway, is here all the time, and none of this would be on the scoreboard without the efforts of Ron Greenway. Ron, how many years is this now for you? 26 years Ron's been at this without a single promotion. So there's something wrong with his system when a guy can't get a promotion in 26 years. In any case, Ron, thanks very much. Also, there's a bunch of grown-ups who make this all happen for the boys. And would you please show your appreciation for, we'll begin with the coaching staff. I think I know who they are if you've been here for these season-long matches, but the coaching staff consists of head coach, first-year head coach Josh Ficcarilli, over there to my right. Nice job this season, Josh. He has two able assistants, assistant coaches Mark Killinger and Steve Hope. Steve, thank you very much. All season long, the boys team has been assisted by the young person to my left, Sydney Slater, student assistant. Sydney, thank you and congratulations for all you put into this. Thanks for your time and leadership. And of course, the administrators had a lot to do with what's going on here too. We have two representatives from the school board with us tonight. First, Amy Billerbeck is with us in the front of the line. Thank you very much for coming, Amy. And also, school board member Lou Mafries. Just to Amy's left, second person in line there on your left. Thank you very much for coming, both of you, to celebrate this night with everybody. Also with us, the athletic office, of course, has a lot to do with what goes on here with scheduling and all the administrative work that goes on. I don't know how they do it, but they certainly do. Standing right next to Josh Ficcarilli, over to my right, is athletic director Matt Mellinger. Thank you for all you and the staff do over there. I don't see them here tonight, but he's got an assistant, Matt Martacci, I don't think is in the house tonight, nor is head trainer Joe Graceffo, but I did see assistant trainer John Sears here earlier. He must have skipped out. And that is the team that makes the whole thing work, from the administrative and the training and the athletic office side. Thank you, everyone, for your support of the program. And with that out of the way, I think we can get to the business at hand here. And then let me introduce to you, in alphabetical order, the 2014 Upper St. Clair Boys Volleyball Senior Class. Well, First, ladies, gents, we begin with senior outside hitter number 24 in the program, and on the black jerseys, that is, the Hammer, and the one least representative of his name, Mitch Boring. Mitch's parents, Sandy and Jerome, are here to escort him through this ceremony. Mitch has lived the miracle of having the house mostly to himself all his life in a sibling-free condition low these many years. Mitch has played volleyball all 4 of his senior high school years and has a string of academic achievements to go with it. Mitch is in the National Honor Society, has been on high honor roll every single semester since freshman year. He's a congratulations, Mitch. And he's a 2-time Student of the Year nominee. He also found time for the Athletes in Action group and was a buddy for the Miracle League Baseball Club. Sorry about that, but nice move there also, Mitch. And he may still be, for all I know. Mitch will be moving on to college at Penn State's main campus, where he intends to major in business. And he indeed has plans to continue playing club volleyball at Penn State. Good choice, Mitch. And we all genuinely hope he carries through with that threat. Don't let him talk you out of it, Mitch. Congratulations on a sensational career in the classroom and on the gym floor here at USC. How about one more round of applause, everybody, for senior number 1. All the best to Mitch Boring. Next up, would you please show your appreciation for number 16, middle hitter Jared Brown. He also goes by the nickname, the moniker Rod. Jared is here with his parents, Julie and Bill, and he's spent most of his life sharing his house all these years with siblings Taylor and Michael. I don't know if they're in the house tonight. If they are, would you please stand up and wave? Don't see him, but that's the story on him and his home career. Along with his career on the volleyball floor, Jared has spent considerable time on the high honor roll at USC as well. He also found time to participate. Yes, congratulations, yes, good job, Jared. He also found time to participate in Natural Helpers. He was on the wrestling team, and he was a volunteer with Diaries for Charities. I think that's what it was. Dairies for Charity. Excuse me, I misspelled it. I can't even read my own writing. Always good to have decent resume fodder, of course, Jared, for that official dossier. Jared intends to move on to college at Indiana University, PA, where he'll pursue an as-yet-to-be-determined major, unless that's changed recently, Jared. And luckily, he intends to play at least intramural volleyball there, another excellent choice. And if there is such a thing as good luck, Jared, all of it, we all wish it for you, and wherever the 4 fickle winds of fate might take you, Jared, all the best. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior Jared Brown. Our next senior, 3rd and last, but nowhere near the least, ladies and gents, black jersey number 19 in your program, playing the right side. Please welcome John Pearson. John will be treading the wooden carpet tonight with parents Mary Beth and Jan. He is also incredibly the youngest, I think I got this right, the youngest of 6 siblings, along with Marissa, Jordan, Jamie, Miranda, and Megan. Are any of you here tonight? There, yep, there we go. How about I stand up and wave the siblings of John Pearson? John has spent a ton of time as yet another quality student athlete on the high honor roll here at USC. Though he's short on outside activities, he will be moving on to Slippery Rock University up north, where he plans to major in the safety dance. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to actually major in safety engineering. I read that correctly. He does have plans to play volleyball up north, and of course, Slippery Rock will be grateful for that. Congratulations, John, on a sterling career here at Upper St. Clair, and all the best for what the future intends to plop in front of you. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, that is senior John Pearson. And there they are, fans of Upper St. Clair, your 3 senior graduating volleyball boys. This is not their final home appearance. There's at least one left right here tomorrow night against Moon Township, so everyone stay tuned for that. And we'll see what happens against Moon and might even get a home playoff match out of that. Well, thank you one and all for everything you 3 brought to the program right here at Upper St. Clair. Congratulations on a fine career. Let's see if we can't finish it off with a win tonight and tomorrow. And with that, I think the ceremony is over and we can get on with the serious business at hand. So let's get the warm-ups and this friendly non-section contest underway. Thanks, everybody, for being here.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back once again to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers. It is boys volleyball night. It is Wednesday night, May 7th, 2014. My name's Kevin McGahey, and there's a host of camera people I'll get to in just a second here as we celebrate senior recognition night tonight. The Panthers welcome to our gym out of Section 2AA, the Lancers of Deer Lakes High School. There's a little confusion on the signals there. That's a Panther point. It went off of a Deer Lakes hand, and the Panthers open up the scoring here in set number 1. 1-0, Bill Smith, junior with the serve. Hammered back down, Jared Brown, the senior number 16. Blocks that one right back down for a point, and Upper St. Clair opens up a 2-0 lead. It is the first of a best-of-5 match. The first one to win 3 sets wins the match. A set goes to 25. You have to win it by 2. From the left side, off the St. Clair block, that's number 21 for Deer Lakes. It's Jake Roberts, a junior outside hitter. Deer Lakes way the heck up Route 28. A good distance away from here. They had a long commute to get here on time. They are playoff bound, having already finished second in their section. At the net, and it falls on the Deer Lakes side. Well, could have been a joust at the net, but it just edged its way down on Deer Lakes. Deer Lakes, by the way, wearing yellow, playing from right to left here in set number 1. Upper St. Clair in the home blacks, as usual, playing left to right, and it will be John Pearson with a jump serve, and a good one. Handled nicely by the Lancers of Deer Lakes from the left side. That was number 25, Hunter Signorella. A junior hitter taking a stab at it, but he sailed it way wide past the Upper St. Clair bench. Not doing anybody any damage, and it's a 4-1 St. Clair lead. John Pearson again with that jump serve. And a good one. Deer Lakes handles it at the net. Jared Brown touched it back over, but not for a point. Left side, Mitch Boring, the senior, but right at the defender. The block goes down. Wasn't sure whether Brad Kolditz or Jared Brown did it, but the second block for a point tonight. I suspect we'll share that one. 5-1 is the Upper St. Clair lead here early in the first set. John Pearson again with that jump serve. Goes just long. Well, he tried to dump that on the back line. Went about 1.5 feet long. The side out, and point belonged to the Lancers, where number 22 sophomore setter Josh Noble sets it up. Nice serve. Bill Smith with the set, and I think they're going to call a double hit, or lift rather is the call. Lift like a palming of a basketball. The first bump went a little close to the net. Bill Smith did the best he could to bring it out of there, but it did not work. Point Deer Lakes. There's the back set to the right side here, and it's Brad Kolditz. A couple of nice pancake moves by Deer Lakes. Pancake is where you put your palm on the floor. The ball bounces off the back of it, and that's perfectly legal, but not enough to keep the ball in play. And it is St. Clair point 6-3 early set 1. Jared Brown now with the overhand serve. From the left side, no power. It's a free ball Panthers. Bill Smith with a set to the center where Nolan Condrich had a look at it, but he sailed that one long over the end line. 6-4 Panthers lead by 2. Jake Roberts, number 21 for Deer Lakes. No seniors on the Deer Lakes squad. Technically there is one, but he has been injured, and a double hit is the call. A little too much spin on the ball. You're allowed to hit it with 2 hands, but no spin allowed. And just like that, Deer Lakes is back within 1. It's 6-5 Panthers. Overpass and on net violation. Well, that pass to the net could have been handled and put right back down, but whoever did that for Deer Lakes got into the net. You're not allowed to do that. That's a violation. Point Panthers, and it's Brad Kolditz, the junior with the serve. It goes backwards. You like to see that because this will not come back with power, and it's a free ball Panthers. Left side, Mitch Boring off a block, and down it goes. Mitch Boring with his first kill, and it's an 8-5 Panther lead. Brad Kolditz again. Just barely over the net. Dragged out of there by Deer Lakes, and John Pearson tried to one-hand it, but it went out of bounds here to the near side. Point side out, Lancers. And it'll be Hunter Signorella with the Lancers serve. 8-6, Panthers lead. Bill Smith the set. Brad Kolditz just rolls it over the net from the back row. Brad Kolditz, the junior hitter, with his first kill. 9-6, 3-point Panther lead. And it'll be senior Mitch Boring. The three seniors is all the Panthers have had all season long. They're both playing their second to last home match tonight. One of those is number 24, Mitch Boring. Bill Smith has it, and a lift called. It's one of those, it could, if he'd hit it with two hands, it would have been a double hit. A lot of spin in the ball, a lift like palm in a basketball was called, a violation, and a point for Deer Lakes. Bill Smith, there's the set. John Pearson with the attack. Handled by the Deer Lakes defense. From the middle, it goes just long. Mark Kopinski, number 24, the sophomore, had a pretty good look at it. Hit it just long, and the Panthers get the side out and the point. Where it's freshman Nolan Kondrich to the back row, just barely over the net for an ace. If he could just do that every time, it would throw the defense off every time. That's Nolan's first ace. 11-7 as you see the score. Over it goes, and the overpass just, oh well, it was one of those I got it, you take it, nobody had it, and it falls on the St. Clair side. Side out, point, Deer Lakes. Number 9 is Adam Rothrauf. Well, Jared Brown had a notion to just touch that over the Deer Lakes front line, didn't make it, it was blocked right back. And the 4-point lead now has been cut in half. 11-9, Panthers still lead. Left side, John Pearson hammered it, but right at the defense. Alan Stott picks it up from the back row. Bill Smith with the set, and from the back row it's Mitch Boring. Right at a defender again. The hits are hard, but they're going right at people. Short set, Jared Brown touches it over, covered nicely by the Lancers. It'll come back, and Jared Brown rolls it over the net. Nice rally. John Pearson, it's still live, and finally drops down. John Pearson with his first kill. 12-9, Panthers lead by 3. Bill Smith has the serve. It should come back as a free ball. Well, Alan Stott has it. Bill Smith, the quick back set to the right side, and Brad Kolditz. My goodness, look at that. Brad Kolditz, the slicing attack to the far left corner. Panthers get the 4-point lead back, 13-9. Bill Smith, the serve again. And from the center this time, just pooched over, covered by John Pearson with those long arms of his. From the center again, a little harder this time. Bill Smith overhands it. And it drops. It got popped up all right by number 8, Tyler Lindgren. But no one was there to cover it, and a timeout called by Coach B.J. Ryer of the Deer Lakes Lancers. A little bit of offense to talk about so far. The defense has stepped up, 2 blocks for points so far. And in the kills department, Brad Kolditz leading the way, but only with 2 so far. Out of the 14 points, only 4 kills. John Pearson, number 19, he's got 1. Mitch Boring, the senior, he's got the other. And 1 service ace. Nolan Kondrich came through with that not too long ago. This is senior rec night. 1 more home match to play. Was supposed to have been the final home match, but they switched positions with the Moon Township Tigers. Moon's here in our gym tomorrow night. We played at their place earlier. It was supposed to be just a reverse, but with the scheduling conflict, we agreed to make that home match here. 1 more match to go before the regular season comes to an end. The Panthers have already locked up a playoff slot. We'll just need to know which one that is based on tomorrow night's action and where the first playoff match is going to be. It'd be nice to have a home match. We shall see if that pans out. Meanwhile, it is a 14-9 Panther lead. Bill Smith with the serve. Little hop serve, nothing fancy. From the back row, Alan Stott picks it up for the Panthers. Bill Smith the set. From the left side, John Pearson. Well, it hit the antenna. Hard to see on the TV screen. But that red and white stick attached to the net, that's the out-of-bounds marker. That's what that one hit. It touches that. It is a dead ball out of bounds. Side out, and point belong to Deer Lakes. Brandon Philistine in the libero jersey serves it, and it does not come back. Back-to-back points, the Lancers. Panthers still lead by 3, 14-11. This is still the first set of this best-of-5 match. Bill Smith short set, and off the block it goes. Jared Brown with his first kill tonight. 5 attackers in the books now with kills, and the Panthers with a 4-point lead back, 15-11. Be a nice idea to sort of trade points for a while here. The Panthers have got the little lead they need. They'll need a bigger one. As 20 gets here, John Pearson again with a jump serve and a good one. That is an ace that just died like a duck coming over the net. Those are hard to handle, and that ace is John's first, team's second. 16-11 the lead. Another good serve. That one just fell right inside the back line like gravity sucked it down onto the floor. And it's back-to-back jump serve aces for John Pearson. 17-11, 6-point Panther lead. Still in this first set. John Pearson again. And another one hammered home just inside the near sideline. Back-to-back aces, and Deer Lakes not really equipped to handle a devastating serve like that. But as you know, that jump serve can be your best friend, and it can kill you. Right now it is working for John Pearson. The lead is 7, 18-11 here in this first set. Other than those 3 aces by John Pearson, 4 on the night for the Panthers, not much offensive changes. Brad Kolditz still hanging in there with 2 kills. Jared Brown 1, John Pearson 1, and Mitch Boring 1. Deer Lake's playing some pretty feisty defense, and they've just had some issues with offense, getting a decent set and a decent attack. But their defense has been just fine. Panthers, though, stretching out that lead, 18-11. Looking to take away this first set. And it will still be John Pearson doing the serving. Let's see if that timeout had any effect on him. John Pearson again, jump serve, it's up, and it's recovered this time. There's one of those sets that was kind of far back from the net, no power on it. Also no power for the Panthers. It's a free ball, Lancers. From the middle, Alan Stott picking it up. Billy Smith with the set, and Mitch Boring the slice. Doing poor Jake Roberts a little bit of damage, 19-11, and that's Mitch Boring's second kill. John Pearson, a pretty good string going here. See if he can keep it up. There's the jump serve, and that's a good one. Deer Lakes takes charge of it from the middle, just edged over the St. Clair front line. No one there to cover for it. Point and side out Lancers. Panthers still lead by 7. 19-12 is the score. Deer Lakes to serve, a little backspin number. Bill Smith the set. Mitch Boring off the block from the left side. It lands just in. John Pearson took a swing at it, but it lands just inside the far sideline. 19-13 the score. Josh Noble, the Deer Lake serve, and way long. The Panthers will take that one. First service error tonight for Deer Lakes for the Lancers. 20-13 now. This is where the Panthers want to be when you get to 20. You want a little cushion of points, and they've got it. And there is an ace. Jared Brown dropping that one down just in front of the back line. 5 aces tonight for the Panthers in a 21-13 lead. Here as set number 1 edges to a close. Senior Jared Brown again. The old balloon ball way up high with that serve. Back set right side, slicing attack does not work. Pretty good set. That's the old slide play where the hitter slides behind the setter. But Hunter Signorella did not get it over the net. It went under instead. And Panthers now 3 points away from a first set victory here. Jared Brown again. There's the set to the left side. Slicing attack. It goes right back off John Pearson's wrist. Touched back. Jared Brown covers that. Bill Smith the set. Mitch Boring the attack. And it slices down Mitch Boring. Finding the empty spot in front of the defense. 23-13. It's a double-digit lead now for the Panthers. 23-13. Jared Brown still serving. He'll try a jump serve. From the back row, should be a free ball, Panthers. It is. Bill Smith with the set. Nolan Kondrich with the put away off the block. And the Panthers now with 11 set points in hand, 24-13. Let's see if Jared Brown can finish this one off and put set number 1 in the record books. Comes up just short. He did a little hop serve, sort of a half jump serve that time. Came up short. Service error gives a point and the side out over to Deer Lakes. Now they've got a mighty hole to dig themselves out of. A 10-point deficit. Panthers lead 24-14 and just need one of the next 10 points to go their way. And that will be that for set 1. Back set. And Brad Kolditz makes short work of that with his third kill. And the Panthers come away with a victory in set number 1, 25-14. Still plenty of volleyball left to play. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back for the second set. We are back. Thanks for hanging with us, everybody. Kevin McGahey still here with a voiceover, and I never did get to announce to tell you who the camera people are tonight. It's senior rec night, so they bring in the big production crew. Behind the cameras tonight are Mike DeSantis, Chad Beisner, Jordan Brown, and Cody Lance, all helping produce this multi-camera extravaganza for you on 2014 Senior Recognition Night. And you just got through seeing the Panthers take set number 1 from Deer Lakes, 25-14. Let's see if the Panthers can keep it rolling now, playing in the black jerseys right to left this time. Deer Lakes has switched. They'll be in the gold, playing left to right. It'll be junior Bill Smith, who will start off with a St. Clair serve. As soon as the officials get the rotation order straight, we'll be underway. Looks like we're in good shape. The libero, the number 8 in red, Alan Stott will sub in. Number 5 will be on the floor, Jacob Ty. He will get some playing time this set. Bill Smith, the serve at the net, back to the middle, and a slicing attack. Mark Kopinski, the sophomore middle hitter, draws first blood for the Lancers. He subs out. Number 25, Hunter Signorella, comes in, and it is the libero, number 6, Brandon Philistine, with the Lancers serve. John Pearson with the set. Brad Kolditz into the net, but it does not go anywhere. It's actually blocked down, and Deer Lake starts the second set with an early 2-0 lead. Brandon Philistine again, good serve. Bill Smith a short set, and Jared Brown just could not find a defensive hole over there. Another short set. John Pearson. Oh, brother, it's sort of a disorganized attack there, but it does land just inside the St. Clair back line, and it's a 3-0 Deer Lakes lead. Brandon Philistine still with that Lancer serve. Well, Brad Kolditz took a good wallop at that one, but sailed it about 12 feet long behind the end line. 4-0 is the Deer Lakes lead, and the Panthers need to put a stop to this in a big hurry. From the back row, Mitch Boring over the net and off a hand and out of bounds. Mitch Boring does indeed get St. Clair off the set to Schneid with his 4th kill tonight. 4-1, Panthers get the side out and the point. It'll be senior John Pearson back to the back row for the serve here in set 2. Now this best of 5 match. John Pearson, nice top spin on the jump serve. Back set, Mitch Boring does right at the defense, though. Comes right back in, and Alan Stott now. Back toward the front line. Mitch Boring sizzling that one home. 5 kills for Mitch, and the Panthers get 2 of those 4 points of the deficit back. It's 4-2. Deer Lake still leads, and John Pearson still at the serve. It'll be a jumper, and a good one, handled by the Lancers. Off the block, Alan Stott back to the front. Back short set, Jared Brown just touching it over. It's not how hard you hit him, it's where, and Jared Brown picked a nice spot in the center of the Deer Lakes defense. Panthers get 3 in a row and come back. It's a 4-3 Lancers lead. John Pearson, sails that one way long and wide. That's kind of what happens with that jump serve. It's your best friend, and it can be your worst enemy. Point and side out, Deer Lakes. For number 22, sophomore Josh Noble steps back to dish it up. Lancers with a 2-point lead, 5-3. It'll be a Fruella. It won't be a free ball. Mitch Boring, I thought, was just going to push it over the net. He pushed it into the net instead. 6-3 now. Lancers get that 3-point cushion back. Josh Noble again. Good serve. At the net. Mitch Boring. Yes! Again, edges it over the net. Doing it with finesse. Not with power. Point and side out Panthers. 6-4. Lancers still lead, and it will be Jared Brown now, the senior, back for the serve. Nothing fancy about it. It pops to the left side, off the block and down. Deer Lakes, the teams trading points right now. Deer Lakes keeps that 3-point lead, 7-4. And now it'll be Jake Roberts. Number 21 for Deer Lakes with the serve. And that is an ace. John Pearson thought he had it, rattled off his wrist down here to the near side. 8-4. Lancers have that 4-point lead back. And from the center now, but into the net. Not that time. Hunter Signorella. He was all twisted up and turned around anyway. It was difficult for him to spot where that ball was going to go. But he did hammer it into the net. Panthers get the side out and the point, and it's junior Brad Kolditz, number 14, for the St. Clair serve. Just an easy Zeppelin shot from the left side now, off a hand and over the back line. Brad Kolditz might have gone out all by itself, but it went off Brad Kolditz's hands and out of bounds. Trade in points now, but Deer Lakes with a 4-point lead, 9-5. This is the second set of this best-of-5 match. Panthers already with 1 set in hand. And Mitch Boring with kill number 7 in hand. Nice set, nice finish. Now, can the Panthers put together a couple of back-to-back points here? We've been trading points here for a goodly bit. 9-6 Lancers lead. Good serve, Mitch Boring. There's the set. It's in the middle, and Mitch, I think, was going to let that one go. It caroms off his shoulder and over the end line. Here we are trading points again. It's now 10-6 Lancers. Tyler Lindgren, the serve. Lift is the call. There have been several of those tonight. It just means you've got your hand on the ball for too long a period of time. And as you see, that lead is now up to 5. Another lift called back-to-back now. And Deer Lakes with their largest lead of the night here in the second set. That 12-6 is as big as it's been all night for them. From the back row, Mitch Boring off the block and out of there. Mitch Boring, kill 8. But the Panthers needing a little more than that, needing a run of points. Jacob Ty, number 5, now to the back row. For the Panthers, can he get us a serve down? From the center. It lands out. Not a tipped. Yes, a tipped ball. Yes, off a St. Clair fingertip and out. I had to hesitate there a minute. The sign came in late. At that point, although it went out of bounds, belongs to Deer Lakes. One of the Panther players touched it on its way out of bounds. Lancers keep the 6-point lead, 13-7. Panthers needing some defense right now. Let's see if we can put one away. Sort of like that, but it lands out. Oh my goodness, John Pearson, a really good look at it. But it landed just out to the near side here, and now that lead is 7. 14-7, Deer Lakes. On the second touch, Bill Smith comes away with a point. But here again, the Panthers need a little run here. Trading Points will not cut it off the net. It is playable from the left side. Well, off the St. Clair block, and here we go, Trading Points again. And Deer Lakes just piling them up. 15-8 the score now in the second set. 7 points the margin. Brandon Philistine. Lancers serve. There's the set. There's Brad Kolditz into the net, and it comes out. Wow. That's not easy to do. Free ball Panthers. Allen Stott with it. Bill Smith the set to the left side. Brad Kolditz with the left hand, but still cannot find the floor. John Pearson the set. Brad Kolditz off the block and down. That's how it should be working. Brad Kolditz with kill number 4, but the Panthers still in a 6-point hole here. 15-9. Lancers lead second set. Jump serve by John Pearson. That one will go 10 feet long. Well, my goodness, service error. Not a great time in the match to have that. 16-9 now. Deer Lakes just creeping up point by point by point. Brad Kolditz knocking it down. That's how you do it, son. Let's have a little more of that. But Trading Points is just frustrating the snot out of everybody. 16-10. Deer Lakes maintains that lead. Deer Lakes caught in a rotation error. Somebody out of place. You're split. There's 6 players, 3 in the front, 3 in the back, and they have to be roughly in that area. Violation gives the Panthers a well-needed point. 16-11. The deficit's 5. Left side, it goes out. Was it touched? No, just out. Nice hit, but long, and the Panthers back within 4. Can Jared Brown get us another one? 1 point at a time, guys. Get back in this. From the center. That one will sail way long. Off the hands of Hunter Signorella. Deficit is 3, and a timeout called by Deer Lakes coach B.J. Ryer. Panthers kind of lost their focus here early in this set, but now this is doable with only a 3-point deficit, 16-13, and the Panthers on a nice little run that we've been hoping for all set long. Mitch Boring still leading all attackers with 8 kills. Brad Kolditz, the junior, as he usually does, he's hanging right in there. He's got 5 so far in a set and a half. Jared Brown, the senior, usually has more than this, but he's got 2 hanging in there. Bill Smith, the setter's got 1. John Pearson, senior number 19, has 1. And Nolan Kondrich, who saw some action early on here, he's got 1. 5 service aces for the Panthers. 3 for John Pearson, 1 for Nolan Kondrich, 1 for Jared Brown. But the defense is what has sort of disappeared here. There were 2 blocks for points real early on in the first set. We haven't seen one since. Meanwhile, Jared Brown steps back with a serve. Panthers leading 16-13. Good serve, over it goes. Set to the left side, into the net. It is, 4 hits. It did not a block. 4 hits is the call, and the Panthers only down by 2 now. That deficit was 8 in just a couple of eye blinks ago. 16-14. A little more defense. Get another one back. Oh, well, it was right at John Pearson. Kind of low. He didn't know quite what to do with it. But Deer Lakes breaks that string. They get the point in the side out. And still have a lead at 17-14. Jake Roberts now for the Lancers serve. Left side, Mitch Boring off the block and down. Panthers back within 2, 17-15. Can Brad Kolditz provide us with a couple more? Good lazy serve from the center off the block. It's in play. Bill Smith the set from the back row. Brad Kolditz, but he got way underneath that thing. Sailed it about 10 feet long beyond the left corner. Side out, point, Lancers, 18-15 now. Floater of a serve. Bill Smith, a quick set. Jacob Ty trying to pooch it over the net. Didn't quite fool the Lancers. Nice dig attempt by Brad Kolditz, but it rattled off his wrist over the scorer's table. Lancers lead is 4, 19-15. At the net, and Bill Smith shoving that thing down in the Deer Lakes defense. Panthers still trail by 3, 19-16. Needing a couple right now. Mitch Boring, the senior. Needs a good serve. Got one. It's at the net. Left side off a tip. Still in play. John Pearson off the Deer Lakes block. From the back row. It'll be Mitch Boring from the back row. Up in the rafters. It's playable. And Deer Lakes gives us one. Panthers back within 2, 19-17 Deer Lakes. Can the Panthers grab this lead here and fight back to take the second set? Mitch Boring. Little back set off the block, in play. Bill Smith over on the second touch again, and down it goes. Bill Smith surprising him again. And the Panthers trail by only 1, 19-18. After digging this big hole, the Panthers are back in this. And it's an ace. Very timely. Mitch Boring brings us back to tie this set up at 19 all with a well-placed ace. The Panthers, my goodness, given up for dead not that long ago, with an 8-point deficit early on in this set, have now come back to tie at 19 and control the serve at that. Well done, Mitch Boring, still leading all attackers with 9 kills. Brad Kolditz, 5. Bill Smith, the setter, in third place with 3. Jared Brown, 2. John Pearson and Nolan Condrich, who we have not seen in this second set, 1 each. The really good stat is 6 service aces for the Panthers, 3 from John Pearson earlier on. 1 each from senior Jared Brown. Nolan Condrich, the freshman's got 1, and you just saw Mitch Boring pick one up now at 19 all. As you know, a set goes to 25, but you have to win it by 2. There's a chance this thing gets tied up at 24, in which case you keep playing until somebody does win it by 2. But right now, 19 all, as you see on the screen. Mitch Boring steps back for the St. Clair serve. This is still set number 2 of a best-of-5 match. Panthers took set number 1. Mitch Boring, good serve. Now some defense. And there it is. Good defense by Brad Kolditz. But right back to Deer Lakes, and they sail it long. Mark Kopinski had a good look at it, but got underneath it and whaled it long, and the Panthers have the lead. 20-19, the first lead of this set. This should be a free ball, Panthers. It is. Now, can we use it? Jacob Ty just rolls it over the net. Left side into the net. Wow. The Panthers now with a 2-point lead at 21-19. Mitch Boring still serving. I wish I'd been counting how many he's got, but he's got a lot of back-to-backs here. Another good topspin serve from the center back, and it lands just inside the back right corner. Deer Lakes gets the side out and the point. Panthers, though, the receiving team has the advantage here. Tyler Lindgren with the serve. Oh, John Pearson, the set was way low. Not much to work with, and we're tied up at 21. Panthers could use these next 4 points. They came back from a big hole to lead. Gave that lead back. Well, there's one of them. The service error, not only the second service error for Deer Lakes tonight, but that one sails way long. Panthers get the point at 22-21. Looking for 25. Jacob Ty now with a serve. Well, not a great time for a service error, but it's not fatal either. 22 all to score. Panthers can still win this thing with 3-0 with a little 3-point run. Bill Smith from the back row. It'll be Brad Kolditz, and down it goes. Way up high from way behind the white line, that 10-foot line. Panthers lead by 1, 23-22. Deer Lakes will have the advantage of receipt of ball. At the net, and over it goes. It is playable. John Pearson, it's off a tip, I think. Yes, indeed. Off a Deer Lakes block, and the Panthers getting 2 of those 3 points they need. It's 24-22. Panthers needing one of the next 2 points to go our way. Bill Smith with the serve. Left side attack off a block. It's up by John Pearson. Bill Smith with the back set. Brad Kolditz hoisting it over the net. The overpass, oh my, not quite put away by Jared Brown. We are still in play, and out of bounds it goes. Mark Kopinski wanted to hammer that one home, but instead, the Panthers come back and come away with a victory in the second set, 25-22. Still at least 1 set left to play. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back for set number 3. Hanging with us, everybody. We are right back at you here after a quick couple of millisecond break. Kevin McGahee still here doing the voiceover. And the camera's being run tonight by Mike DeSantis, Chad Beisner, Jordan Brown, and Cody Lance. It is the third set of this best-of-5 match, what could end up being the deciding set. If the Panthers win this one, everybody goes home happy and early to see how the Penguins are doing. If Deer Lakes comes away with this one, we go to a 4th set. Well, right now, it's all even up at 0. Number 9, Adam Rothrauf with the serve. John Pearson with the put away. And John Pearson gets things started off very nicely with a nifty kill. His second, only his second of the night. Then a tremendous jump serve handled by Deer Lakes into the block, and it's still in play. Well, Mitch Boring got in front of that attack. But the point belongs to Deer Lakes. And the serve by Brandon Philistine. Short set, Jared Brown, but right at the defender. Off the St. Clair block, Deer Lakes gets the point. Left side, Brad Kolditz way up high, but it was out. It hit that antenna, hit the red and white post attached to the net on the far side. And Deer Lakes off to an early lead again. Like in last set, it's 3-1 Lancers from the back row. Mitch Boring. Slicing attack off the St. Clair block, and just like in the last set, Deer Lakes has a 4-1 early lead. Brad Kolditz, but right at the defense. From the middle of St. Clair block. Left side slicing attack just out. Off the hands of Jake Roberts. Oh. Tip ball called. I missed that one the first time by. The point belongs to Deer Lakes. And a 5-1 early lead. Jared Brown double clutching and fooling them all. with a kill that just barely oozes over the net. Panthers get the point inside out and still trail by 3, 5-2. Brad Kolditz now back for the St. Clair serve. Oh, the block. Mitch Boring hammering that one right back home. Well placed, right time. 5-3 now. Panthers back within 2 after getting down by 4 early on. Here's Brad Kolditz again with the serve. Just barely over the net, and it is an ace for Brad Kolditz, his first. 7 tonight for the Panthers, and back within 1. 5-4 Deer Lakes. Left side set. Is it off the net? It is off a block and out of bounds. Deer Lakes with a side out and the point, and a 6-4 lead. We're in the third set of this best-of-5 match. The Panthers took the first 2 sets by scores of 25-14, 25-22. And would like to finish this one off in 3. We shall see. On the left side, a nice attack by Jake Roberts, the junior outside hitter for Deer Lakes, and they've got that 3-point lead back at 7-4 Lancers. Eric Lehman now on the floor, number 11. I missed that substitution, sorry. Eric, also Rob Mackey now wearing the red libero jersey. Slicing attack by Deer Lakes, sails into the St. Clair bench. Panthers get the side out and the point. Still trail by 2, 7-5 Lancers. Jared Brown the serve. Over it comes free ball, Panthers now. Eric Lehman with the set. Mitch Boring, but still can't put that thing away. Good defense. Now that won't come back. Probably hard to see. You couldn't see it on the TV, but it went way up in the structure and hit the netting that's all piled up there. It's okay if it hits that netting and comes back on your own side, but that ends up being a 4-hit point for the Panthers, and we're back to within 1 at 7-6. Make it 8-6. Slicing attack hits right between 2 St. Clair defenders, and the lead is back to 2. Eric Lehman touching it over on the second touch. The attack from the back row comes up just short from Deer Lakes' Jake Roberts. 8-7, Panthers within 1. Eric Lehman, number 11. Rob Mackey one-hands it. It's off the basketball goal and still playable. Mitch Boring took the overpass and took care of that point. It's in the history books, and we are tied up at 8 here in this third set. Panthers putting a couple of points together. Just lofted over. It's a free ball. Panthers. Eric Lehman with the set. John Pearson with the put away. And St. Clair grabs the lead at 9-8. Still Eric Lehman on the back row doing the serving. From the back row. Just out. Good choice by Rob Mackey. Whew. That was close. Could have very easily just landed on the back line. 10-8. As you see the score, St. Clair ahead in this third set. Panthers with 2 sets in the house already. And just nudged over the net. Panthers unable to cover that. Just over the front line. Brad Kolditz bringing it back. Mitch Boring just putting it over in play. From the center, off the St. Clair block. It was headed straight here to the near side. And just like that, Deer Lakes gets a couple of points, and we're all tied up at 10. Set number 3. Hunter Signorella, the junior hitter with the serve. It lands out. Nobody touched it. Service error. The Panthers will take that point. Every point a precious and wanted point. Mitch Boring. Can he get another string together here like he did in the second set? He had a nice little run in set 2. Should be a free ball. It is. Rob Mackey to Eric Lehman to Nolan Kondrich off the block and down. Nolan Kondrich with his first kill since the first set. Excuse me. 12-10, the Panthers lead by 2. Mitch Boring again. Good topspin serve. There's the set from the left side. Eric Lehman now the set left side, and Brad Kolditz way up high and way down, hammering that thing on the Deer Lake side. And it's a 3-point Panther lead at 13-10. Mitch Boring again. And a nice little attack by Mark Kopinski results in a kill. Deer Lakes gets the side out and the point. Panthers still lead by 2, 13-11. Eric Lehman the set. John Pearson, but right at the defense. Double hit was the call. That double hit probably it was the second touch and had a little bit too much spin on it. That's for the setter's attention here. The setter's allowed to hit it with 2 hands, touch with 2 hands. Oh my, the serving gods comes up just short for Nolan Kondrich. And gives a point right back to the Lancers. Panthers still lead 14-12. Adam Rotrauf. There, I've said it many times before, the serving gods do this in pairs. They give one, they take one away, and that's exactly what happened here. 15-12, Panther 3-point lead. John Pearson, he will use the jump serve, and it's a good one. Lands in from the left side. Slicing attack, a one-hander by Mitch Boring. Free ball for the Lancers. Blocked by Jared Brown, and down it goes for a point. Well placed, good timing, and a timeout called by Coach Ryer of the Deer Lakes Lancers. He was hoping to come scratching back here in this third set, but so far the Panthers taking command once again midway through set number 3 here. Mitch Boring, the senior, in his second to last home match, leading all attackers with 10 kills. Brad Kolditz, the junior number 14, has 7, 3 each. For the setter, Bill Smith, he's not in right now, but he's got 3 kills. Senior Jared Brown, number 16, he's got 3. John Pearson, senior number 19, with 2, and the freshman Nolan Kondrich also with 2. Panthers, though, having this nice 4-point lead, as you see on your screen there. Now the Panthers can be content to trade some points here going out and then just polish this thing off toward the end of set 3. It'll be John Pearson again. Oh, a good serve, and that one lands just in. Wow, that was one of those they could not decide who was going to actually take possession of that one. It drops right in the middle of the defense, and John Pearson gets his 4th ace of the night. Another jump serve, and another good one, handled by the Lancers. And no power. Well, Mark Kopinski was hoping to roll that one over the net. He didn't get quite enough of it, and the Panthers break out to a 6-point lead now at 18-12 in what we hope will be the deciding third set. Another John Pearson tremendous jump serve. They're working for him tonight. And so's the block for Jared Brown for a point. 4 of those tonight for Jared Brown, and the lead stretches to 7 now. 19-12, just where the Panthers want to be. Another jump serve. No, brother, just long, maybe 5-6 inches long. But the service error gives the side out and point to Deer Lakes, where Brandon Philistine will come in for the serve, and two new players on the floor. Number 21, we've seen him before, is Garrett O'Grady. And number 10 on the floor is Max Gray. And the seniors have taken their seat on the bench. It looks like Josh Ficcarilli has brought his three seniors out on senior recognition night and will let the underclassmen take over and see if they can finish this one off. It is 19-13 Panthers. A lot of fresh faces on the floor. Eric Lehman with the set. Garrett O'Grady with the attack at the net. Joust won by Deer Lakes, but a net violation. Somebody got too close to that net. A couple of molecules worth of jersey got on that, and the St. Clair Panthers get the point. The lead is 7 at 20-13. Junior Brad Kolditz now with the St. Clair serve. Nice and easy. Does it, but it turns into an ace. Drops just in front of the receiving line. 21-13. Panthers lead by 8. As set 3 runs out here in the center. Nice slicing attack there by Deer Lakes. Lands just inside the back left corner. 21-14. Panthers still lead, needing 4 to close out this set and this match. Rob Mackey pops it up. Eric Lehman with the set. Garrett O'Grady with the left hand did not find pay dirt. But it does not come back off the hands of the Lancers. Hunter Signorella. Panthers now needing 3. 22-14. And it will be Max Gray. Back for his first serve tonight. See if he can make Coach Ficcarilli a genius off the net. It is playable and does not come back. Max Gray with a good serve. Gets one more Panther point. 23-14. Panthers now within 2 of a match victory here tonight on senior recognition night. From the left side now, slicing attack popped up by Brad Kolditz. It'll be Garrett O'Grady. No, it does not find the floor. Panthers with another shot at it. Free ball, Lancers. From the center, the attack goes way long. And the Panthers now a 10-point lead at 24-14 and 10 match points in hand right now. Panthers just needing one of these to send everybody home and happy. And it's a little jump serve by Max Gray, but not enough to reach the net. Panthers give one back, 24-15. Brad Kolditz, Eric Lehman, and Garrett O'Grady, and that will do it. Garrett O'Grady with his first kill tonight, and the Panthers on senior recognition night come away with a 3-set victory over the visiting Lancers from Deer Lakes. By those scores you see St. Clair 25-14, 25-21, 25-15, and as usual Mitch Boring leading all attackers with 10 kills. Brad Kolditz 7, Bill Smith 3, Jared Brown 3, Nolan Condrich 2, John Pearson 2, and Garrett O'Grady 1. In this non-section contest, the Panthers come away with a victory. Kevin McGahey is my name. Thanks for being with us all night long. Thank you to Cable 7 and all the cameramen who participated in the Senior Rec Night extravaganza. Mike DeSantis, Chad Beisner, Jordan Brown, and Cody Lance. And of course the production talents of Glenn Ward of Upper St. Clair, Cable 7. We're glad you were with us tonight, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time on Upper St. Clair Boys Volleyball. Hope everybody got home safely, and good night.